Well, we are back. I'm the Dadadpanther, and we are talking today the Division 3. And we're talking about why we need the Division 3. Yes, we need it. It's a must. It must happen. Kalika-lika-loud. All right, so if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the like, ring-a-ling-a-ling on the notification bell. I would greatly appreciate it. To my new subscribers, I appreciate you being on the journey with me. This is a new channel. This channel is 30 days old, 50 plus videos from a little bit of everything. So thank you for being patient as I find my groove. Now we're doing a series. It was a 3-part series, and this series is about the Division 3. The Division being probably my favorite game. And the questions that I've basically asked myself and kind of get in the role or the mood of, or the thinking of the Division agent or rogue that would be, thinking these questions like, we don't need another division, or we do, but can we just wait for Division 3? And so I will wrap things up with this one, which is we do need another Division 3. We need another division. I wouldn't say another Division 3, but we do need the Division 3. And my goal is not to go over 12 minutes. And that's really it. So again, it's just the mood, the mind frame. We're just throwing stuff out, throwing ideas out. Again, I love this game, for better or for worse, sickness and health. So the question I have to ask is, do we need the Division 3? And yes, we do need the Division 3. Can you imagine Snowdrop 2.0, right? Can you imagine? I don't know if I'm saying his name, Frederick. I mean, I don't know him, but man, I feel like I know him, from Twitter and when I've seen the state of the game, and he left. And I'm hoping in my head he left like a few others that I kind of knew. They left to go work on the Division 3. Okay, Red Storm left to go work on the Division 3. And you know what? The ones who care about us in the community, you know what I'm talking about. Those men and women sat in that room and they looked at Ubisoft executives and said, see what you did with the microtransactions, and you're mimicking Fortnite with the season pass, and what you were doing with all the skills and specializations that no one really used. Like, you tried to change this game that they struck lightning in a bottle. Nobody has or had what the Division has, okay? No one. And now you see it and you realize we got to get back to basics. So let's start developing the Division 3. All right? And just stop everything you're doing on Division 2. I'm done with it. I'm done with the half summit. I'm finished with it. I've already beat it. I don't care about the commendations. I don't care about the little patches or the mask or the exotic or for what? I'm ready for the 3rd division. I'm ready for the next gen game. I'm ready for the loading times. And man, can you imagine how real it's going to look? I mean, the way we are customizing our characters at the jump, right? Can you imagine the customization now? And if you're talking about the PvP experience, man, Red Storm or whoever's going to work on it, that's got to be awesome, right? Oh, what if it's Unreal Engine, right? It's Unreal Engine. That they're not telling us, right? It's the same people who brought you Fortnite are working on PvP, and the same people who brought you, I don't know, whatever game you can think of that has the best in-game ever. We're probably not going to mention Marvel's Avengers, but you know what I'm talking about. We need the Division 3, and it needs us. It was one of the top selling games when it came out, and we could do it again. Yeah. What city would it be in? London? I mean, you've already real-scaped London for Watch Dogs, right? Legion is a real scale. I mean, we could just play in that same universe. Or what if you make New York bigger, right? What if there's a storyline where we're going back to from Washington, reusing the same place, right? And I'm fine with it. And then we're going to, I don't know, New York, and then we catch a train or a boat. Boat is probably be better because we can't do a helicopter. We all know what happens when you take a helicopter in the Division, right? Though we took one to New York, and you get my drift. But come on, man, we could just go across the pond, mate, right? And we could go do that. And I'm so pumped, man. I'm so pumped. And I'm pumped for whatever this game does. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care if there's loot box in the game. I don't care if there's microtransactions. The Gen Impact game that came out, it made over $260 something million in 1 month. 1 month on mobile. I don't care if it's pay to win. I mean, so what? I just know I like guns and that look of the world ending. And this is the only game. I tried. I looked at Destiny and I tried World of Warcraft. I just couldn't do it. And I was on Anthem. Man, I was on Anthem and it stopped. And so I came back and it hooked me. I said I wasn't going to mess with Division 2 and I did. And it hooked me. And I got the Ultimate Edition and I'm fine with it. Okay. Now, am I happy with the experience that the Division 2 was? No, not necessarily. But I just look at it as it's not the dev's fault. Ubi did this. Who went ahead and stressed you out and made you play the game for 6 or 7 hours so you can drop your 15th commandment? Ubi did. Who set you up where you sitting there looking for a hunter and then the hunter kills you, but you need that hunter so you try to respawn, but you can't because once you see them once, they're gone. Ubi did it. Oh, what about the fact that you're, I don't know, playing and for whatever reason you're caught up in some ban, but you really didn't do anything? Ubi did it. So exactly, the devs didn't do any of this. How many times you watch State of the Game, right? And the devs are like, we want to say some hot stuff. We want to tell you the newest thing that just came out. And they stop and they kind of show the mic. You know, the devs want to tell us. The devs want to take us to the promised land, to be honest. You know it. I know it. We all know it. We need a Division 3. Yeah, we need it like another hole in a head. But it's not our head. It's the head of whatever faction they come up with. The Outcast, that was genius. You know, the guy that runs at you and he screams and you just blam. It doesn't matter that in the second division, like sometimes the screams keep going over and over and over, regardless where you're at. But I mean, True Sons, come on. We know some people like True Sons. It feels so real. And the drone. The drone, man, it just follows you everywhere. And then it's nowhere when you have nothing to do, but it's always there when you're in some beep that you don't have time to deal with a drone. I'm not delusional. And can I ask a real question? Who's waiting for Avatar? Huh? Who's waiting for Avatar? We know what the #1 game is that's carrying this company. It's the Division. I don't care. Kill him. That's classic lines, right? The Division is one of the best games ever to come out. We without a shadow of a doubt need it. And when we do come out with it, then we'll get all the top streamers and YouTubers. They'll come back, they'll play it, and nobody's gonna play Among Us or Fortnite or Call of Duty. We just need a next gen system. That's it. Once we get the next gen system, we're good. It's not our fault how that system was and how things got worked around. It's whatever. Who doesn't want something new, right? And I'm fine with paying for it. Or if I don't get it now, then I'll get it when it drops in the bargain bin. You know how I got the last one. All I'm saying is, you know it and I know it. We want it. We need it. I hope they give it to us. I really do. I know there's just rumors right now and it could be years and years away, but I don't want to wait years and years away. I'll do the beta, right? We could do like we did the last one, right? Put the beta out now. We'll play the beta and we'll just keep going and we just keep adding to it. Because if you go back to the first division, don't go back to the second division with the betas, right? Second division, betas, right? If you look at that version versus where we're at now, day and night. Day and night. Some people tell me, oh, stop it. I don't need the Division 3. Or they'll wait for the Division. No. There's no reason for that. This is our moment. We get what we pay for. Okay? And if we've told them with our money or the fact that we've made it seem as if no one's playing the game or they're watching all these other games and how they're being made, and they're saying, hey, look, we can do this now. Pfft, stop it. I'm ready for the Division 3. I know you're ready for it too. I'm gonna go look on a website and see if I can pre-order it now. Kalika-lika-lap.